Some 90 Day Fiancé fans feel like they lost their reality TV dad after Chuck Potthast died. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. There are some 90 Day Fiancé cast members that are minor and more like supporting characters, but who also end up stealing the spotlight in the best way. For some longtime fans, that was Chuck Potthast, the father of Elizabeth Castrovet, whose relationship with husband Andre Castrovet has been part of the franchise for years. So when Elizabeth shared an Instagram post that revealed Chuck had died, fans were heartbroken and wanted to know his cause of death. Although Elizabeth did not share in her post what happened to her father, she did write in the caption that he died 2 weeks before she shared the news. She also gave an update in her Instagram stories to set the record straight on what did and didn't happen to Chuck. Because, according to Elizabeth, there is a lot of fake news about him. What was 90 Day Fiancé's Chuck Potthast's cause of death? At this time, Elizabeth has not publicly shared what her father's cause of death was. When she shared the news on Instagram, she wrote that a tragedy happened. And whether or not that means Chuck was sick or he was in an accident of some kind, she did not immediately elaborate on his cause of death. 2 weeks ago, tragedy struck our family and it has left us completely shattered, Elizabeth wrote, under a family photo of herself, Andre, their kids, and Chuck. My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time. Afterward, multiple outlets reported that Chuck died from brain cancer. However, no one from the family, including Elizabeth, has come out to confirm this. For now, Chuck's cause of death is unclear. He was 64 at the time of his death, and he is survived by Elizabeth, her sisters and brother, and his handful of grandchildren. Elizabeth came out about fake news about her dad's death. Following Elizabeth sharing the news of Chuck's death, she took to her Instagram stories to clear up rumors about what happened to her dad. In one of her posts, she wrote that outlets like People, which she tagged in the post, were reporting fake news about her dad's death. She also shared that, in time, she would share more information herself. Until my family and I make an official statement regarding my dad, any articles or reports circulating right now are completely false, she wrote. In another post in her Instagram stories, Elizabeth added, "Imagine mourning the loss of your dad and then waking to fake stories being made about him." She also said that her family will not stay quiet about the apparent fake news reports about her dad's death. She did not yet clear up what did happen to Chuck or his cause of death. However, according to Elizabeth, there is a lot of misinformation that she does not support when it comes to her dad. Fan favorite 90 Day Fiancé star dies following cancer battle. Some 90 Day Fiancé fans feel like they lost their reality TV dad after Chuck Potthast died. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. There are some 90 Day Fiancé cast members that are minor and more like supporting characters, but who also end up stealing the spotlight in the best way. For some longtime fans, that was Chuck Potthast, the father of Elizabeth Castrovet, whose relationship with husband Andre Castrovet has been part of the franchise for years. So when Elizabeth shared an Instagram post that revealed Chuck had died, fans were heartbroken and wanted to know his cause of death. Although Elizabeth did not share in her post what happened to her father, she did write in the caption that he died 2 weeks before she shared the news. She also gave an update in her Instagram stories to set the record straight on what did and didn't happen to Chuck. Because, according to Elizabeth, there is a lot of fake news about him. What was 90 Day Fiancé's Chuck Potthast's cause of death? At this time, Elizabeth has not publicly shared what her father's cause of death was. When she shared the news on Instagram, she wrote that a tragedy happened. And whether or not that means Chuck was sick or he was in an accident of some kind, she did not immediately elaborate on his cause of death. 2 weeks ago, tragedy struck our family and it has left us completely shattered, Elizabeth wrote, under a family photo of herself, Andre, their kids, and Chuck. My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time. Afterward, multiple outlets reported that Chuck died from brain cancer. However, no one from the family, including Elizabeth, has come out to confirm this. For now, Chuck's cause of death is unclear. He was 64 at the time of his death, and he is survived by Elizabeth, her sisters and brother, and his handful of grandchildren. Elizabeth came out about fake news about her dad's death. Following Elizabeth sharing the news of Chuck's death, she took to her Instagram stories to clear up rumors about what happened to her dad. In one of her posts, she wrote that outlets like People, which she tagged in the post, were reporting fake news about her dad's death. She also shared that, in time, she would share more information herself. Until my family and I make an official statement regarding my dad, any articles or reports circulating right now are completely false, she wrote. In another post in her Instagram stories, Elizabeth added, "Imagine mourning the loss of your dad and then waking to fake stories being made about him." She also said that her family will not stay quiet about the apparent fake news reports about her dad's death. She did not yet clear up what did happen to Chuck or his cause of death. However, according to Elizabeth, there is a lot of misinformation that she does not support when it comes to her dad. Fan favorite 90 Day Fiancé star dies following cancer battle. The 90 Day Fiancé community is mourning the loss of Chuck Potthast, the father of longtime cast member Elizabeth "Libby" Castrovet. Libby shared the news on Instagram on Sunday, November 23rd, revealing that her beloved father passed away following a harrowing battle with an aggressive form of brain cancer in 2022. He was 64 years old. His exact cause of death remains unknown. 2 weeks ago, tragedy struck our family and it has left us completely shattered, she wrote. My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time. The comments section has been turned off. Another fan, however, shared the news on their own Instagram, which received plenty of comments. "Damn it, loudly crying face, I really like Chuck. He was one of the good ones," one fan wrote. Another agreed, "He was the best part of their story, honestly. So sad. He was such as a good father to her," a third shared, while a fourth said, "Ugh, poor Chuck. I actually liked him on the show. This is so sad, may he rip." Potthast became a familiar face to 90 Day Fiancé fans through his Libby storyline, appearing frequently as she navigated her relationship and eventual marriage to Andre Castrovet. Viewers got to know him as the emotional, hands-on patriarch of a big, outspoken family, one whose protectiveness often placed him in the middle of heated arguments between the couple and several of Libby's siblings. Off-screen, he shared on 90 Day Diaries that he had quietly been battling cancer back in 2022. Even during treatment, Potthast continued sharing light-hearted posts on social media, including videos goofing around with Andre just 7 weeks prior. Potthast shared an update on his Instagram, posing all smiles as he spent the day out on the boat. "Boating with the family," he captioned the post, which featured photos of Libby, Andre, and their children, Eleanor and Winston. The reality star loved sharing moments with his loved ones on social media. This article has been updated the 25th of November, 25 at 3:59 p.m. ET to clarify that Potthast suffered from his glioblastoma back in 2022. His exact cause of death remains unclear. As debate intensifies around the responsibilities of U.S. service members, M*A*S*H legend Mike Farrell, who played Captain B.J. Honeycutt from Season 4 until the series finale, has weighed in with a clear message rooted in both his military background and long-standing civic engagement. Farrell, who served in the U.S. Marine Corps for 2 years after high school, posted a statement to Instagram amid widespread discussion following an Associated Press report about lawmakers being contacted by the FBI after publicly urging troops to reject unlawful commands. Women and men in the U.S. military have a duty to refuse to obey illegal orders. Mike Farrell, former U.S. Marine. The comment comes at a moment of heightened scrutiny surrounding the question of what troops must do when faced with unlawful directives, a subject that has prompted investigation requests, high-level criticism, and legal analysis in recent days. While Farrell didn't reference any politician or specific incident, his statement tracks with long-established military law. Troops are trained and obligated to disobey illegal orders, a principle reinforced across decades of U.S. and international precedent. Fans respond to Farrell's message. Farrell's post quickly drew thoughtful, emotional responses from fans, including many with personal ties to the military. One follower wrote, "Perfect score, perfect score, perfect score. My husband is former Air Force. He swore an oath to the Constitution." Another commenter, watching the US conversation from abroad, shared, "I'm watching all of this play out from Canada and it's so disturbing. This isn't the USA I know. Thanks for speaking out." A third fan added an especially moving tribute, writing, "Thank you for your service then and now. Unshakable moral stances based on principles of decency that will never be wrong. So much appreciate you for everything, and not just the incredible, indelible impact on the history of best possible television and comedy and drama, but because of your civic engagement and advocacy as well. Can't express enough appreciation. A legacy of service, on screen and off." Farrell's role as BJ Honeycutt made him one of the most beloved figures on M*A**S**H, a show that balanced comedy, character drama, and pointed commentary about the cost of war. His real-life service has long informed how fans connect with him, and his posts often spark thoughtful dialogue about civic duty, ethics, and public service. With conversations around military orders and constitutional responsibility making national headlines, his reminder landed at exactly the moment fans were listening. 90 Day Fiancé star Andre Castrovet honors late father-in-law Chuck Potthast. Thanks Chuck for the moments no one ever saw on TV. Andre Castrovet opened up on Tuesday about the recent death of his father-in-law, Chuck Potthast, revealing that, despite often appearing as adversaries on TV, the two shared many great moments off camera. As the Ashley told you on Sunday, Andre's wife, Elizabeth Potthast, announced that her father, who was prominently featured on nearly all of the 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs that Elizabeth and Andre have appeared on, passed away November 9th at the age of 64. In her post, Elizabeth told fans that her father's tragic death had left her entire family completely shattered. "My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven," she wrote. "We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time." On Tuesday, Elizabeth's husband Andre, who had many disagreements with Chuck on camera over the years, posted a heartfelt video to social media, honoring a man who meant a lot to our family. "Chuck, my father-in-law, who many of you knew from our TV series, has passed away a couple of weeks ago, and it's been incredibly tough for us," Andre said. Now, I know there's been drama, tensions, and storylines over the years, but what people saw on TV is just a tiny portion of our real relationship we had. "What I can say is Chuck genuinely loved filming," he continued. "He loved the energy, he loved the excitement, he really did. The connection of all of us, he loved people in general." While 90 Day Fiancé often highlighted Andre and Chuck's challenging relationship, Andre revealed this week that some of his best memories with his father-in-law happened off camera when they would talk, laugh, and joke about fighting on TV, insisting that in real life, they were getting along like a couple of best pals. "That's how I'm going to remember him," Andre said. In the caption of his post, Andre again mentioned the great moments he and Chuck shared when the 90 Day Fiancé cameras weren't rolling. "Thank you for all the memories, the laughs, and the moments no one ever saw," he wrote. "For now, rest in peace, Chuck. More to share soon." Ooh. Andre's video tribute to Chuck also included a response to the rumors going around about Chuck's death, insisting that much of what is circulating are just lies. "When it comes to what actually happened, I'll speak about it later in a respectful way," he said. "For now, I just want to honor him, Chuck, and there's a lot more to say to this, and I will share it later about his life, about our real connection and the truth behind everything." On Monday, Elizabeth also addressed the rumors about her father, telling fans that until she and her family issue a statement regarding Chuck's cause of death, anything being reported is completely false. Elizabeth went on to say that she was utterly disgusted and completely appalled by some of the stories coming out about her dad, even threatening to take legal action against people for reporting that Chuck died of brain cancer. While Chuck previously revealed that he battled cancer in 2016, he was cancer-free the following year, and after having a kidney stone removed in July, he told fans he was so excited that his cancer hadn't come back. "Imagine mourning the loss of your dad and then waking up to fake stories being made about him," Elizabeth wrote in a follow-up Instagram story. "No, Abso-fucking-lutely not. We won't stay quiet about this. 90 Day Fiancé star shares tough video on the truth behind father-in-law's death. 90 Day Fiancé star Andre Castrovet is speaking out following the death of his father-in-law, Chuck Potthast, and pushing back on the rumors surrounding how he died. In a somber video shared Tuesday, November 25th, Andre told fans he felt compelled to address the loss publicly. "This is a tough one to make, but Feist, I want to just honor a man who meant a lot to our family," he began, confirming that Potthast passed away a couple of weeks ago and calling the past several days incredibly tough for us. Andre reflected on his father-in-law's unexpected fame within the TLC universe, describing how Chuck enjoyed filming despite the on-screen explosions between the family. "He genuinely loved filming," Andre shared, adding that their strongest moments weren't what viewers saw at all. His best memories, he said, were the times off camera when we're laughing and talking and joking about how we're fighting on TV while we're in real life getting along, calling the two best pals. The reality star also directly confronted media reports claiming that Chuck died from cancer, stories he called rumors and clickbait going around, and lies. He told fans he plans to share more details soon, but only in a respectful way, once the family has had time to grieve. Andre's video came after Potthast's daughter and 90 Day star Elizabeth Libby Castrovet announced her father's death on November 22nd. 2 weeks ago, tragedy struck our family and it has left us completely shattered. My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven. We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him, she wrote on Instagram, sharing a photo with her dad, Andre, and their 2 children Elena and Winston. "Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time." Later, Libby added in her stories that recent reports about him dying from cancer were completely false. Though Potthast did suffer from a glioblastoma, a harrowing and aggressive brain cancer, for many years, he revealed in 2022 that he was cancer-free. While he had procedures related to the cancer in recent history, Potthast's exact cause of death remains unknown. Andre ended his message by promising a fuller tribute soon. "There is a lot more to say," he shared, "and I'll speak about it later." 90 Day Fiancé star Andre Castrovet mourns father-in-law Chuck Potthast, says TLC show exaggerated conflict between them. "What people saw on TV is just a tiny portion of our real relationship that we had," Andre Castrovet said of his late father-in-law Chuck Potthast. Andre Castrovet from 90 Day Fiancé is mourning the death of his father-in-law, Chuck Potthast. Potthast died earlier in November, his daughter Elizabeth Libby Castrovet announced on November 23rd. He was a familiar figure on the TLC reality series, where he sometimes clashed with his son-in-law Andre, who married Elizabeth in 2017. Andre Castrovet says 90 Day Fiancé didn't show his real relationship with Chuck Potthast. "This is a tough one to make," Andre said in a video shared on Instagram on Tuesday. "I just want to honor a man who meant so much to our family. Chuck, my father-in-law, who many of you knew from our TV series, has passed away a couple of weeks ago, and it's been incredibly tough for us." Andre, who is from Moldova, and Elizabeth shared their story in 90 Day Fiancé Season 5. After tying the knot, the couple went on to appear in multiple seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, which followed them as they welcomed 2 children, and Andre worked to establish a career in the US and provide for his family. While Elizabeth and Andre have been together for nearly a decade, her family had concerns about the relationship from the start. Chuck expressed concern about Andre's career path and work ethic and stepped in several times to financially support his daughter and her husband. But Andre says that conflict between him and Chuck was exaggerated for the camera. "I know there's been drama, tensions, and storylines over the years," he said. "But what people saw on TV is just a tiny portion of our real relationship that we had." TLC star was best pals with his father-in-law. While Andre and Chuck sometimes clashed on screen, in reality, they got along well, Andre says. "Chuck genuinely loved filming. Some of my best memories are just off camera when we're laughing and talking and joking about how we're fighting on TV while we're in real life getting along, and so just like best pals," the dad of 2 said. "And that's how I'm going to remember him. I want to make this clear. All the rumors and the clickbait going around right now are just lies," he continued. Andre added that once more time had passed, He planned to share more about his real connection to his father-in-law and the truth behind everything. For now, Andre is likely focused on supporting his wife and kids as they deal with the loss of their father and grandfather. Elizabeth was very close to her dad and has said she was completely shattered by his death. "My sweet, loving, and caring dad went to heaven," she wrote on Instagram. "We're trying to figure out how to navigate our lives and move forward without him. Please respect our privacy during this extremely difficult time." For more news and exclusive interviews, follow